to go with.
Okay. All right, let's get the dynamics then.
Welcome.
Sorry, everyone.
Oh, now we feel guilty.
Now.
Only Judy can make me feel guilty about the mock standing up. All right, guys. A couple things. First off, this is very cool because I was just talking to Michael about it. This is actually the show's 100th episode. You guys know that?
Yes.
Pretty weird to.
We did 100 of these bad boys.
I know, man. Very weird to think about, you know? And as always, we like to give the 100th script to Beagle. Kevin Beagle is first ever. But on a cheesy level, I gotta say, I could not be more surprised or more proud that we actually ended up doing this many episodes of the show, and I never would have guessed or thought it to be so or possible from when we started. It was a really cool thing to think about. They'll make a big deal about it next week, and there'll be a bunch of thanks, Mike. We're going to talk afterwards about whether that joke was good enough to do. So they'll make a big deal. There'll be a lot of hoopla about it, and I'm sure it'll seem cheesy because it'll be publicity oriented. But pat yourselves on the back because it really is an accomplishment, and very few actors or writers can say that they ever got to do that, especially considering the television landscape today. So I think it's really neat.
Will Kevin Riley be coming by with champagne?
Yes. Beyond that, I would like to. You guys have already said, but I'd like to welcome Michael again. We're going to clap. You guys know one of the things we haven't done on the show before is had a patient that was here for a long period of time that everybody on the show will end up having moments with and scenes with and connect with. And she's going to be with us for a couple months. I think she's with us for 7 or 8 episodes.
Oh, great.
It's a kind of a really neat arc, and everybody here will have little moments with her, and then we'll kill her. I couldn't be happier to have you around, and I told you on the phone I'm a sick fan. It's neat to be working with you. Beyond that, I am going to. Zach has shamed me next week into having a shot list, and after a week like this, trying to go as quick as I can. There's a ton of effects and a ton of stunts in this, but we'll do the best we can. But let's read it. It's really good. Number 100. All right, my misperception. Here we go. Starting on the cold open, we start in the street. JD is riding on the street.
Since my scooter was in the shop, I didn't know how I was going to get to work today, but luckily my neighbor Ronald let me his ride.
We pull back to reveal JD on that super tiny red Razor scooter.
Ronald's 6. But I still got here in time to steal the security guard's arts and leisure section.
He yanks the paper out of the security guard's hand.
Around here, everyone has some kind of morning ritual.
We go to a patient's room. That morning, Elliott's holding a newspaper sitting next to a patient who's in bed.
Whether it's getting help on the daily word jumble from your dyslexic tracheotomy patient.
TTPIPOE.
Elliott covers her tracheotomy hole. She says, "Hush, bye."
Save your voice, Marshall.
The camera rises through the ceiling to the next floor to reveal Dr. Kelso in the gym yelling at an orderly.
A healthy tongue lashing.
You better find it, because physical therapy tongues don't just disappear.
The camera rises through the ceiling again as the voiceover bridges the cut.
Or for some, just a healthy soda.
It rises to the roof where the janitor sits in that physical therapy tub. Todd scrubs around his ankles, is sporting his banana hammock. Oh, come on, how is this not a swimsuit? The janitor touches the sign on the tub that says no banana hammocks.
If you get anywhere near this tub, I'm going to give you a 4-story atomic wedge.
The janitor's watch beeps. He stands up, takes out a tiny mirror, and angles it to catch the sunlight just as we cut to the parking lot. JD is driving up on his tiny scooter. The blinding white flash hits his eyes.
My eyes!
As JD drives directly into the bushes. We cut to the nurse's station. A little later, a nurse bandages JD's arm and several other nurses look on.
Yeah, it hurts. Bad. When you accept the keys to the hog, you become a lifetime member of the Danger Zone. Excuse me, ladies.
He picks up his scooter with one hand.
I've got lives to save.
He walks over to Ellie and drops the scooter in the trash.
I'll give Ronald a lollipop or something. sex life?
Yes, that feels good. That's as good as it gets from me, guys. That is 3 parts at once. Thank you. So we go to back to the patient's room. Continuous. JD and Elliot enter.
And since there's no way to truly gauge how much pain someone's in, we have to rely on an archaic chart.
Elliot looks at the pain chart. These are real. It's very lame. A series of cartoon faces in progressively worse states of agony. Each face is marked with a number of 1 to 10, 10 being the most painful.
Yep, you're a 7.
What's a 10? Just then, outside the window, Todd drops down. Of course, 3 atomic wedgie. As Todd screams in pain.
That's a 10.
That's you. He holds up a chart.
Why did you order a BMP test on my patient, Mrs. Wilk, last night?
Because she's my patient.
Interesting. Seems as I admitted her yesterday afternoon.
And I treated her last night.
Dr. Dorian, why do I hate...
Because they're taking all of our jobs.
He throws it back to Dr. Cox.
Look, we spent an equal... I don't know what to say. I did not think I was going to win. Look, I'm shaking.
I can only assume you're his mother.
He played cards with me all night. I wanted to play poker, but he doesn't know how.
I refuse to learn. That's how my grandfather lost his pet shop.
Dr. Cox exits frustrated. Jake turns to Mrs. Wilk.
He didn't really lose the shop gambling. The government took it away due to illegal crossbreeding. Grandma left him, but his Siamese Dober ferret never did.
Well, you go to the patient's room continuous. Elliot is with Mr. Peel and Mrs. Peel.
Mr. Peel, I've run every second.
It feels like someone's sticking a knife in my back.
Yeah, pain was funny.
Mrs. Peel gives her a look.
Well, not funny. More weird. We always had a guy who thought his hand was on fire. We called him Old Fire Hand. Where are you turned?
What was wrong with it?
Oh, I don't think we ever figured it out. He's a funny guy, though, Fire Hand. He did the best impressions.
Of what?
Mostly of a guy on fire. Lupus. Fire Hand had lupus.
Off Turk's entrance, 1 super fast sentence.
Oh, thank God he's here. This is the new doctor. It was nice meeting you. Bye.
Help has arrived.
Elliot exits as Turk studies Mr. Peel's chart.
And then Turk said what every surgeon says when he's not sure what to do.
Mind if I slice you open?
Need to know by a show of hands if any of you aren't going to be able to make it.
Everybody's hands shoot up simultaneously.
Come on, aren't you guys embarrassed by our last 3 stack pictures?
We show the last 3 staff pictures, each with a ridiculously sparse turnout, Carl, Nurse Roberts, and Todd in his thumb. Todd then holds up his stretched out thumb. And Janitor ruined my picture thumb.
Laverne, I'm going to need a little of your church enthusiasm to help sell this. Damn it, everyone, like it or not, we're a family.
A family, people!
And you know we love each other.
Love's all we got.
So can we all just take 10 minutes out of our day for a real staff photo?
Yes, we can.
Tambourines too much.
Carla, I don't photograph well. On my driver's license, I look like Gary Busey.
We reveal Gary Busey, who's doing this, dressed as a doctor. Yeah, me too. Gary Busey.
Extra time for that.
Yes, I know. Gary Busey then exits past a distracted Turk who barely looks up. See you, Elliot.
I'm going to go ahead and use whatever color big blob here comes up with.
I'm not doing it.
Well struck, Bob. Me neither.
Dr. Kelso and Dr. Cox exit. You go to JD.
Okay, it's your turn. Give it the old bald-faced lie with a specific detail that will cover your tracks when you don't show. Carla, I'll be there because it means a lot to you. But I might be a smidge late because I'm meeting my uncle's contractor to design a new gazebo that I'm gifting to the summer camp I went to as a child. Now put the cherry on the sundae. Camp Chickamauga.
This
JD and the group disperses. Carla calls after them all.
This picture's going to happen.
No, it's not.
What do you know, Mop Job?
I've predicted a few things over the years. The kitchen fire of 97, the kitchen fire of 98, the arson conviction of Luis the Bottom line, that picture's not happening.
We revealed Turk at the timber.
Happening! Ooh, yeah. Sorry, baby, I just love that. I'm not coming either.
We then go to the ICU later. Dr. Cox is angrily signing charts as JD walks up.
If you're wondering what a thank you for... Else? Oops, that one's actually from my Aunt Judy and her lady friend. Grabbed the wrong part.
Dr. Cox starts doing his imaginary warning light motion.
Newbie.
All right, your imaginary warning light. Don't be mad, Perry. This day was bound to come. See, I've studied you. I've taken your best qualities and my best. I'm sure he's got a lot of hobbies. The man's a drink more.
As JD walks away, the voiceover bridges the cuts.
In a hospital, even the best of moods can be ruined simply by somebody handing you a chart.
JD enters Mrs. Wilkes' room. The nurse hands him a chart. JD reacts to the information and then...
Do you have any family, Mrs. Wilkes?
No. I was married once, divorced one, the other died. Wrong one died.
Kids?
No, I was a teacher for 45 years. And that much time with kids, the last thing you want to do is go home to them. Feel like you're going home to an apartment full of old people.
We flash to Elliot's
You
apartment.
go to an apartment full of old people.
In JD's fantasy, we flash to Elliot's apartment. His apartment is filled with senior citizens.
Okay, guys, 2 quick announcements. One, I decided to stop filling all of your Viagra prescriptions. The vibe around here at night has been way too weak. And Norman, for the last time, stopped raiding my closet.
We reveal Norman, a very older gentleman wearing one of JD's outfits. We flash back to reality. JD shakes it off and then... in front of an operating table.
Doing this. This is awesome.
Turk is in front of an operating table where a body lies.
Okay, I'm ready for some incision. I'm going in.
He reaches his hands in, then fully dives into the body. We cut down into the body. Turk drops into a small jungle-like room. He calls up.
Nurse, hat.
A fedora drops down, Indiana Jones style. Turk catches it, puts it on, moves to an altar with a tumor on top of it.
Removing tumor.
He quickly switches the tumor with a sandbag and immediately ducks and runs as the little arrows shoot all around him. We go back to the operating room. The arrows shoot out of the body and hit the nurses in the neck. They fall out, afraid dead, as Turk pops up from the body holding the tumor.
Guys, I've got the tumor. Guys.
We flash back to reality as JD and Turk exit.
Gotta watch out for colon darts.
We go to Turk.
Was lured out here by the thing they want most in the world.
Dr. Cox runs out. Looks at JD.
Hey, you're not getting your ass kicked. Hold the phone. Look, banner, ladder, big bucket of combs. He's trying to take the picture. Scatter, people.
As people run away and scatter, Carl calls out from the top of the ladder.
Nobody move, Laverne. Door.
Nobody's coming in here, baby.
We cut to parking lot moments later. Everyone's lined up in perfect rows under the Sacred Heart banner. The photographer signals he's ready.
Okay, everyone. 1, 2.
We go to the hospital roof where the janitor angles his mirror just so, and we cut back down. Click as the flash of picture goes and white light hits the camera lens. We cut to the ICU patient's room later. JD walks into Mrs. Wilkes' room to find Dr. Cox standing there next to her.
What are you doing here?
Well, Mrs. Wilk has some questions. I thought you could answer them best.
Why did the sweaty attorney ask me if I cares anymore?
Well, I'm doing everything I can to make you as comfortable as possible.
Comfortable as possible? For what?
I'm going to sit for this.
But, you know, for the place you're going. The big puffy clouds, bright lights, all of your friends.
Seattle?
No, the dying peacefully thing.
What are you talking about?
Now I must stand.
This morning he told me you had a great life.
Well, exactly. And I'd like it to continue.
This is just a misunderstanding.
He's tried to kill before.
I haven't.
The voiceover bridges the cut.
In a hospital, the words "I'm sorry" it can mean you're not sorry at all.
Sorry, your picture.
He breathes in the mirror, polishes on his shirt, puts it in his pocket, keeps walking. We cut to back to Mrs. Wilkes' room. Dr. Cox and Mrs. Wilk are there. JD's in the doorway.
And sometimes I'm sorry can mean your services are no longer needed.
I'm sorry, Dr. Dorian.
Don't worry, Mrs. Wilk. I'm on the job now.
He ushers JD out.
Give you the old death sentence, huh? It's just a rookie mistake. Thanks for playing.
He closes the door on JD's face, and it's the end of Act 1. Okay, Act 2 starts. We fade in the eyes by crashing into a gurney.
Who the hell put tiny wheels on my shoe?
That's his fault for taking a nap.
Why would you ruin this for me? I mean, I didn't even ask you to be there.
Yeah, I know. Imagine that. 18 years here, and apparently I don't rate as part of the family.
Oh my God! Did you want to be in the picture?
No. I gotta go.
He walks off as Carla reacts. Behind her, Dr. Kelso calmly glides by, reading a chart.
I actually love it.
We go to the patient room. We go to Dracula.
Yeah, and at the end, I'm going to put Dr. Acula across the screen, drop the period, squish it together, and then you see it's Dracula.
That is an awesome ending.
Thanks for telling me what I already know. Gadget, sir?
If that's what you call trolling for mall ass. Point is, you made a snap judgment with Mrs. Wilk. And snap judgments always come back to bite you on the keister.
You cut to the patients from the same time. Turkey away from Mrs.
Do it. Yeah, hey, you've been spending a lot of time treating Mr. Jenkins, right?
Vietnam vet deserves as much.
Yeah, he's actually just a homeless dude. I made up that war veteran stuff to motivate my boys. Kind of thing that usually only interns fall for, but hey, no big deal.
Annoyed, Dr. Cox does his warning lights.
Come on, I got you once. It was bound to happen eventually.
They exit the parking lot and join the entire staff assembled for the group picture. Carla and the janitor wearing a suit are in the front row.
Hey, how did you get all these people out of here?
Beer. Oh, and cupcakes.
Points to Dr. Kelso eating a cupcake.
Kelso's not afraid of it.
Okay, everybody. 1, 2, 3.
As JD gives the janitor bunny ears, we freeze on the entire staff, cast and crew, Sacred Heart Hospital. That is a funny script. Fun. As usual, we'll as we get up there, we'll play, what's up? No 100, sure. We'll play around with jokes. We'll add lines, and you guys will educate Michael. That we basically do the way it's written once. And if you have any other ideas, there'll be writers around to try other jokes and other stuff as well. It'll be a fun week, and then you guys will have a hiatus the week right after. Okay?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Very funny.
Thanks, guys.